if you want to improve any sales page, this is what you need to do. Now, anytime I start to look at the sales, maybe I'm working with a client, first thing I usually do when I review their sales page is to look at the proof elements. Alright, so what I'm going to do is to tell you about different proof elements you can look out for or you can add to any sales page you're working on. So if you're working for your client or for yourself, these are the different proof elements that you should add to your sales page. But before that, let me talk about why proof elements are very important. Now, what is a proof element? A proof element is anything you add to your sales copy, your email, whatever, to help people believe what you're saying. Now, if you tell somebody, I made $1,000,000 yesterday, the person is going to say, I don't believe you. But if you have a proof element, maybe you have a check, maybe you have a screenshot of something that proves what you say, that becomes very, very, very powerful. So what are the different proof elements you can add to your sales page? Now let's talk about the very first one, which is a very popular one. Testimonials. A lot of people use testimonials and they know testimonials to be very powerful proof element. It is true. Testimonials are powerful. You should use them in your sales page. So what kinds of testimonials should you use? You can use screenshots of comments of what people are saying, maybe screenshots of Facebook posts, of WhatsApp comments, or whatever someone said. But the most powerful testimonials are usually video testimonials. Video testimonials are always very powerful. Why am I holding this drink? I'll tell you in a few minutes. Now, first, testimonials are powerful. You should use them, but testimonials are not the only proof elements you have in your sales page. The next kind of proof element you can have in your sales page is authority quotes. What are authority quotes? If you have somebody in your industry who is very popular, who is an authority, is respected, maybe an author, maybe someone who is very popular, you can use their quotes to buttress any points that you find in your copy. So if you say something works because of this, and someone has said that already, you can use that person's quotes to prove your points. So it could be a person, it could be an institution, it could be a very respected book, maybe a quote from a Bible, from the Quran, maybe a quote from a book that is very popular in your space. Okay? Authority quotes are very powerful. The next proof element you should add to your copy or anything you're writing are pictures, charts, anything that can prove and show what you're saying is a good proof element to add to your copy. What else do you add to your copy? Stories. Stories are also very powerful proof elements. So if you can tell a story and you can say it in a very interesting way, it will prove that what you're saying is true. The next proof element you have is demonstration. So for example, I'm holding this drink. If you're selling physical products, you should always have demonstrations. So it could be software or physical, anything that's physical. Demonstrate what you're saying. It's easy to sell with demonstrations than just saying with words. Alright? The next proof element you can have is explanation. When you can explain something very simply and very easily, you are going to be able to get people's attention and they're going to believe what you're saying. But that's not all proof elements. There are about 49 of them, and I'm going to show you all of them in the link in the description. I have a very, very specific course that will show you how to use different proof elements in your copy. So click the link in the description. You're going to get access to that training. Okay? And if you want to get information about copywriting, email copy, and all of that, I still have a free course for you. Let me give you the very, 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 very last proof element that you can use in your copy to be able to generate good sales. The last one is